My name is Neil Ticktin. I'm the editor-in-chief and publisher of MacTech Magazine. We're here this week at WWDC with TUAW, and MacTech and TUAW together are doing interviews with developers to get their feedback about what Apple announced, to see what impact they have on their technologies and what Apple's technologies are going to do to their development process, and also just to find out what they have going on. So we have with us now Lucius Kwok from Felt-Tip Software. Thank you for joining us in here.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been a developer for, a lot of people in this market have been a developer for, 6 months or a year or something like that. But you've been around for a while. You've been developing software for, I think it's 13 years now. Is that what you said to me?
Yeah,
before?
13 years doing Mac development.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you have going on at Felt-Tip? Tell us the latest.
Well, Sound Studio is still the biggest thing,
Right.
and that's the thing I've been doing for 13 years.
Yep.
And I've just submitted an update a couple weeks ago, just before the app sandboxing, so I could get it in without sandboxing enabled.
Right.
Also, I'm doing iOS development now.
Yep.
I've been doing that for about 3 years now. I have a couple health and fitness apps. One's
cool.
called Run 5K, and there's another called Run 10K.
It's double the size. No, I'm just
Double length.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So Run 5K and Run 10K, what do they do? Other
They're
than
like-
help you run that.
They're like a digital coach.
Okay.
So you're supposed to run 3 times a week, and this coach will tell you through your headphones, run now, and you run for 90 seconds, and you walk now for 60 seconds, and you repeat that over about 20 minutes.
Yep.
And then the run cycles become longer, and the walk cycles become shorter. Eventually, you can run 5K, 5 kilometers, all the way through.
So it kind of just eases you into the progression of getting from you're not somebody that's able to run this to somebody that can.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's like you're starting out as a couch potato.
What made you think to do this?
I had a friend who really wanted me to make a version of this app.
Yeah.
So I just made it for her. And I didn't think it was going to be that successful. I put it out there in the summer, and then next January, when everybody does their New Year's resolutions,
Right.
they start buying it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And Sound Studio, how's things going there?
It's still doing pretty well.
Yep.
I'm selling for $30 on the Mac App Store only.
Yep.
And overall, like, the number of sales has increased to cover like the lower price, because it used to be as high as $80.
Right.
Back when it was like in retail,
Right.
like in the real Apple Store with the box.
Right.
Yeah, but it's doing pretty well still.
Good. Any new versions on the horizon here? Or actually, you just did the version, right? Was it a major version or just an update?
It's mostly just an update. There's
Okay.
maybe 3 small new features, and
Okay.
most of it's bug fixes.
Cool. So sandboxing.
Yeah. That's
Liking sandboxing?
No, it's turning out to be quite a headache.
Yeah.
I have some questions for Apple engineers this week.
Yeah. I'm sure that there's a lot of questions going on with Apple engineers on sandboxing this week, especially with the deadline having now just passed.
Yeah.
And, and for those of you that don't know, sandboxing is a new requirement that Apple has for anybody going into the Mac App Store, and it means that basically your product is fully encapsulated and not reaching out to do other things that are in there. So anything that was submitted before June 1st, I believe was the date, is grandfathered under the old rules and would be allowed to do some bug fixes and things along those lines. But if it's after June 1st, it must be sandboxed in order to move forward. So, other than the most obvious favorite of the MacBook Pro with Retina display that everybody wants and is drooling over, what was your favorite part of the keynote?
Well, I want to say first, I do have Retina graphics in Sound Studio, so it's ready.
Okay.
But other than that, I really love the new maps. The vector-based maps with all 3D buildings.
Right.
And then
It's very cool how they're doing, unlike some of the other map programs out there that are very pixel-based in the way that they're rendering everything, these are very object-based in there, and so you see outlines of things that come together a lot more quickly. So.
Yeah. And for my Run apps, I'm hoping to put in some GPS tracking and then use the map kit with it.
Run fast around this corner.
Yeah.
And so, are you? We talked a little bit about Sandbox. What do you see as the greatest challenges or the greatest thing from the developer point of view that you're excited about with Apple's announcements this week on Mountain Lion and iOS?
I think the documents in iCloud are pretty good sign that Apple keeps iterating on iCloud. I feel like iCloud's still kind of early. Like they're not quite sure how it's supposed to be used.
Right. Despite having 100 and whatever it was, 140 million, I think it was, users that are on iCloud. Maybe it was 160. I can't remember the number now. But it was amazing to see that how many active users they had on iCloud, and yet it still does feel kind of nascent in what it's doing. So you're happy to see that going on with iCloud and the GPS. Is there anything more that you're thinking about it in there, or those really the top items that you walked away with?
Yeah, those are the main top items.
Yeah, cool. Anything else going on in Feltip that you want to talk to us about?
No, that's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're glad that you could stop by and give us a little bit of an update on Sound Studio. It's a great product, been around for a long time. A lot of people really, really like it. I know that Victor said that Victor, the editor-in-chief of TUA, really likes Sound Studio. Has been using it for years as well, cool. So that's great. So, in any event, my name is Neil Ticktin, and these are the TUAW MacTech Magazine interviews at WWDC 2012. Thanks for watching.